In terms of the Big Four North American leagues, the NBA has always been the biggest risk taker when it comes to uniforms, and that's before the Nike takeover in the 2017-2018 season. Remember Christmas jerseys from the Adidas era? Those ruled, and people have been begging Nike to bring them back. Do you also remember when Adidas made those t-shirt style jerseys? Yuck! However, much like NFL Color Rush, not every idea is popular enough to stick around, and thus is the case with today's topic, Earned Edition. We all know the NBA's naming system since Nike's 2017 takeover, but just to refresh, Association, Icon, Statement, City, and for some teams, Classic. However, Nike gave us a 6th jersey designation that lasted 2 non-consecutive seasons. Why? Money! To squeeze a couple more bucks out of us, the consumers. Okay, cynicism over. So what's the idea behind it? Well, you know how a team that won it all in the previous season will celebrate their victory the next season in some way? Of course, there's raising banners, but you'll also see special gold jerseys in MLB or Super Bowl champion patches on the NFL's opening night. The NBA's approach with this is more comparable to a participation trophy if you want to be that guy, because the teams that are eligible for the Earned Edition program are the 16 teams that made the playoffs the previous season. These jerseys typically were different colored variations of a team statement or even city jersey with some exceptions, so get ready to say deja vu. Starting off with the 18-19 earned jerseys, let me quickly go over my thoughts on all 16 with comparisons of what they're based on. On the left will be the Earned Edition jersey, and on the right will be what it's recolored from. Love it, prefer the golden yellow over the dark gray. This colored version of the original city jersey is better and stands out more. Love it. Actually, I love both versions. Love it. It takes a man to wear pink. Having this in white makes it look like the Association jersey from the back. Rep City in red is neat, but not too thrilled. Should have been that year's City jersey. Just prefer it over white and gold. Love it. This and the accompanying City jersey would make for the perfect redesign. More eye-catching than the original navy blue statement jersey. Somehow worse than the tribute to Mecca Arena. So many times I mistake this for the Icon jersey that came after this. Digging the 90s color scheme after seeing it in blue and orange. Prefer this in red over black. This was good enough to become a mainstay, but didn't. I mean, it's alright, better than in gray at least. Lighter camo is just okay. Yeah, most of these were decent color swaps and makes me wish they were either the city jersey or a mainstay in the team lineup. I know I say that a lot, but in a jersey program you're trying to promote, this was ending up like another Color Rush situation. As good as some of these were, some weren't distinct enough from what they were recolors of or even what else they bore a resemblance to. The big appeal would be, of course, their limited run for just the 18-19 season, but even that won't completely work on the jersey buying public. Thinking about reverse retro, the NHL intentionally made them in smaller quantities, and there are popular ones that you can't find for a decent price, like the Devils' first one, but then there's the unpopular ones that you could still find years after, such as the Maple Leafs and Oilers' first reverse retros. The biggest success story of this round was that the Thunder's Earned Edition was apparently popular enough that the navy blue statement jersey was replaced by a similar looking orange statement jersey the season after. It's not exact, as the blue used in the current version is royal and not navy, among other differences, but the spark was lit for orange to return to OKC's lineup from Earned Edition. I would have given the biggest success to Toronto, as the styling from this jersey became the basis for their 2020 to 2021 redesign, though the styling was derived from the city jersey line, so I'm not counting that. However, their Earned Edition from this season is by far the most desirable, as that was what the team was wearing when they won the finals in 6 games and broke Canada's curse. If you want one, good frickin' luck. Why it wasn't brought back for the 2019-2020 season is beyond me, as neither Nike nor the NBA ever released a statement as to why, so all we have to go by is speculation. When Nike brought it back in the 2020-2021 season, some were based on pre-existing jerseys, whereas others were completely original. Did that make things better? Well, the subtle green glow on the black is too subtle to notice at first glance. Make this an alternate or a city jersey. Honestly prefer the original city version of this. I prefer this over their current statement. If their black jersey was influenced by Color Rush. It's just the black Mamba without the Mamba. Their next redesign should be based on this. Boring. Lost the bubble? Now you gotta look like the other team. Looks neat. Does it come in black? Oklahoma City Mavericks? Should have been a city jersey. My first thought about Philadelphia. Lost the playoffs? Lose all your coloring. Green again, but brighter. Cool. Interesting fusion of old and new, and last usage of purple by them. Yeah, while there were some original designs that weren't recolored from something else, the reuses here make it seem like the creative juices at Nike were running low coming up with some of these, especially the Lakers and Celtics ones, which already had better versions in their lineups. However, this was the first year to have jerseys that featured silver jock tags and metallic Nike and NBA logos. The 18-19 jerseys just had the regular Nike Connect jock tags that every other jersey used, as well as a corresponding colored Nike logo and NBA logo like anything else, but not here. The metallic Nike logos would be used on every jersey the very next season for the NBA's 75th anniversary. Same with the metallic NBA logos stitched on, except with the 75th anniversary version of the logo. Definitely seems like Nike was experimenting to see what worked, as well as how the general public would react to metallic logos as opposed to the standard heat pressed logos we get otherwise. It also seems like Nike has so many ideas for teams that this earned edition designation was a way for them to push more of those ideas out. As for the biggest success of this season, I'd have to say the Bucks, as like mentioned earlier and in a previous video. This jersey template became the basis for their black statement jersey starting in the 22-23 season. Once again, after the season concluded, there was no official word from Nike or the NBA as to why they haven't continued this jersey program, but my best guess is that there's no incentive to run out and buy most of these. With how bad inflation has been these past few years and the amount of jerseys a team may roll out each year, most of us only have so much to spend. I myself never pay full price for a jersey, and when I do, it's a gift for someone else. I tend to wait until the season is wrapping up and then snagging whatever debuted that year. The same applies to other sports as well. And with Earned Edition being so similar to City Edition, and not just because there were many recolors of those, it felt redundant. Ones like the Pacers and Nets jerseys from the 2020 to 2021 season are definitely worth tracking down in my eyes, whereas most of these from both years I think would be most appealing to rare jersey collectors or completionists. Me myself, I'm back collecting Bulls jerseys with a bag over my head during the team's ridiculous off-season decisions, and still on the hunt for a legit 17-18 City Edition jersey in a large or maybe even an extra large. If you can hook me up, please say it in the comments. Patience will definitely be a virtue. As for their Christmas jerseys, that's gonna be a long while before I get my hands on those, if ever. Anyways, be sure to leave a comment, follow me on Twitter, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all later.